We're live. Welcome
What's
back
up?
to the show.
We back, baby. Let's go.
Oh boy, some stuff to talk about this week, man. There's some stuff to
Yeah,
talk about this week.
it's
So
been
we just gonna start it off with Monday Night Football and DK Metcalf. Now, I don't know who all saw Monday Night Football last night, or you may have just seen pieces. When I tell you DK Metcalf was doing his best LeBron James impression on the football field, he was. He would go out there, start up with Marshawn Lattimore, and then get the referee to see him reacting to what he did. But I ain't gotta tell y'all about it. I can just show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at what happened last
that
night.
was that was a fiasco. That
Look,
was
I mean, this
crazy.
is something right away.
Just look
DK
how he
Metcalf
pushed it
sent a
down.
message. Was going to bait him right away. Be
Look,
physical, hit him in the face,
look,
and now he's just going to sit there and play
look,
and
look.
let him retaliate and get the penalty yards racked up.
How
Look at
how
how
did
he
This is
pulling him out of
DK's
face, man.
mentality, man. He's going
Look,
to see just how
look.
far he can push you, how far he can get
how
inside of
did the
your head.
ref not see DK Metcalf hitting his? I mean, pushing this guy. That's
I
crazy.
have
I
no
I I, I looked
idea.
at that. My mouth hit the floor. I'm like,
He
this
kept
man.
hitting him like that.
Yes, I'm like, man, how did he? How the ref don't see this? And Lattimore, he was catching all the penalties. He
Catching
getting them
all
all.
of them.
And
Catching
DK.
all of them.
Mm-mm.
DK was out there just playing victim all night long, but was the aggressor.
Setting him up for the
Set
open
him
door.
up for failure. And that, I ain't gonna lie, that helped them too.
They did.
That was
It
moving
did.
that ball down that field.
It was. It was
Because
because it.
DK had a whole face mask over there. A whole face mask. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody seen nothing. Then he turned around and just fell back. Like, y'all see what he doing? Like, y'all don't see him?
They
Then when he
showed.
pushed it back, how he just almost fell down. Now you know doggone where big as DK is.
Yeah, he's a big
Marshawn
body
ain't
guy.
pushed him. Come on now.
He's a big body guy, man. And I don't understand how the ref didn't see that, but like we were talking about
See
before,
DK
blind. The
blind.
motherfuckers blind. They are blind, man. He should have had them penalties brought on him. But how is it? Did they actually just turn around when Lattimore pushed the boy back and called the
I'm put
penalty on him?
unless what was going on, DK had him a buddy out there on the field too. So he was like, okay, this is what I'm finna do, and you get the ref attention. You know, like I don't
Right,
know what was. He was just lucky. Other than
real
that, he
lucky.
was just really lucky that he was never getting caught in
It
what
was
he was doing.
it was crazy, man. I'm like, man, this is beyond me. I'm like, how the hell this man don't get caught? And what kills me is this: how all these people, now when DK pushed this guy, pushed Marshawn Lattimore,
Mm-hmm.
and Lattimore pushed him back. Why all these players, on this field didn't come to, like to break it up, but none of that,
Yeah,
none of
did
that.
nobody
You know what
come
I'm
get in
saying?
the middle of nothing. It was never no
Right.
love. Normally we'll see that something like that going on constantly. Oh, we just seen like a bunch of folks out there on the field. It'd have been
Yeah,
flags everywhere. But we
man.
had none of that. That's why I'm like, what is going on? And I mean DK. And I'm like, hey, look how he doing y'all dudes. Y'all ain't finna come out here and
I know, right? I was expect. You
he
know what?
dragging him by his face, man, just dragging the poor boy.
I was really expecting a fisticuff out there. I mean, I was
Mm,
expecting the
I
a
expect a fight.
brawl. You know what I'm saying? I
I
was,
expect a
man.
fight
Me
because they
too.
was really going at it.
Man, it was like throwback Andre Rison and Deion Sanders stuff
Man,
going on back there. So I'm like, man, all these is 22 players on the team, and tell how about what 5, 6 refs, and ain't nobody seen this, but only what Lattimore did.
guess see
How
what
is
he
that?
did. I don't know, but they only seen what he did. But they didn't see nothing. DK, I mean, DK walked up to him, one time and just pushed him for no
Just
reason.
pushed all these
Then
reps.
he
Nobody
pushes him
cared.
back, and that referee just happened to be right there to throw the flag. And DK act like he about to fall out.
Sound like some funny business going on, man. That's just me.
It's a
Just
mess.
that's just me. It's a whole mess.
It's a whole mess. But
But overall, it was a good game. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I miss Russell because it'd have been more entertaining.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Seattle wouldn't have lost if Russ Wilson was out there.
Oh no, they wouldn't have lost.
No,
No,
they
no,
wouldn't
you
have
go. A
lost.
lot of them passes would have been completed.
But
Okay.
being there our divisional rivals, I'm so glad they lost. I'm glad
Oh
Seattle lost.
my god.
I am so glad they lost.
I bet.
You know it. That same thing with your Atlanta and y'all Saints. How y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what is going on with the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think I've run out of excuses for my favorite AFC team. Patrick is just, I'll put it like this. A lot of things that Patrick doing this season, he also did last season. But the difference is last season, it turned out to be spectacular plays. It
Yeah.
turned out to be something, a highlight reel. This
Yeah.
year it's turned out to be like a real bad blooper reel, and it is.
The boy, I'm gonna tell you, Patrick Mahomes, compared to last year and the year before, right?
Mhm.
When the boy is running, he throwing that ball, getting them passes off. Now this year,
Yeah,
he running with the ball, throwing them out of bounds.
just
Cause that offensive line is just turned
it's
from
trash.
trash. It just turned into trash.
Because during the Super Bowl, I mean, we all seen that he didn't have one because
Right.
he started running for his life. And I would have thought in the off season that would have been something you guys would have fixed because
And
that's the problem.
I
And your defense is also the problem too. Let's be clear here. Sorensen.
I got a notification across my phone, and I didn't read it, but I read the title of it. It said, "Is it time to worry about Mahomes?" I
It was
mean,
time to worry about Mahomes last week. He struggled last week.
but I don't think I in my heart I
This is
don't
the
think it's
problem.
him.
Their defenses can't stop nobody. But
That's true,
Mahomes can't do nothing on offense because now we ain't gonna put it all on Mahomes because some of these
right?
passes that was dropped,
Yeah,
you know.
that's where the team thing come in at. You know what I'm saying? I
Then
just
where is the run game? There is no run game.
no, no,
So they
they
already
really
know he finna drop back and try to throw it. Offensive line ain't nothing. Before he can drop back, they own it. So he got to
they
try to
own
run
it.
around and make something happen. And play broke
The-
down.
a lot of things I think too is a lot of these teams got his number.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got
That
him.
Super Bowl, that Super Bowl game got his number, and everybody else
Yeah.
done watched that over and
Mm-hmm.
over in every way possible. That they had a camera in that game. You could tell the teams that just dove into that on defense. When they say, "Oh, we got Patrick Mahomes this week," pull out the Tampa Bay video. I just feel like that's what they do. Or
That's
like whoever played him this week, pull out the Tennessee video.
that's
Like
that's exactly what they do because they the thing is to stopping Mahomes is put that pressure on him.
pressure on him and
You got
keeping
the
him on that
pressure. Yeah.
sideline,
Yes.
keeping him out the game. If
Mm-hmm.
you could keep my homeboy sitting on that sideline looking, you can win that game.
Mm-hmm. And
Because if you could score and keep him on that sideline, see, that's the problem. They're keeping him on the sideline and they're scoring. And his offensive line is not allowing him to be able to do so.
that's the sad
So
part
they're gonna have
about
to fix one or the other. You either gonna have to fix the defense or you're gonna have to fix the offensive line. If you don't, you're gonna have to fix one of them because If you can't do that on offense and your defense can't stop nobody, these people gonna be scoring and you're not gonna be able to score.
It's a it's a lot
I mean,
to it.
Honey Badger, has he had an interception this season?
Um,
I don't even think he has.
I have no idea.
And he used to get at least one every other game. Some games he would get two. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
They got his number, man.
y'all
They
could have
got.
got Trayvon Diggs, but
I just think everybody knows that what type of player Patrick Mahomes is. I don't think he lost his mojo. I don't think he lost
no,
none of
I
that.
think
To
he's
be honest
still
with
there.
you,
I think he's
yeah,
still there.
he's still there. It's just,
He's
oh
panicking
my
now, and
god, yeah,
he's always in panic mode because when he was
yeah,
falling down and threw that ball up like that, what was it last week? I think when they played Washington,
yeah. They played Washington last week,
he should just took the sack. Instead, he gave these folks an interception. Because Patrick, I mean, you just threw it up.
and
Everybody know you don't have no ball hanging in the air.
that was a panic pass.
Well, who was it? Absolutely, boy, he did that so quick, panic. But normally when he would do stuff like that, Tyreek, somebody would get that ball and be gone. That's not
Yeah,
happening this year.
yeah, that's
That
not
is
gonna
not
happen.
happening this year.
And though, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, man. When I tell you, don't get me wrong. I'm a big Kansas City fan. This is my AFC team.
Me too.
But when people, I mean, when teams started looking at these films and stuff, it's like they get his number, and I'm pretty sure that Kansas City knows this. They know this by now. They see this. I think Patrick Mahomes, time for them to change up something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's time
Do
to
some
change
trick
up
play,
something.
do
Yep,
something, do
do something.
because it's becoming predictable simply
Yes,
because they know this right here. If our
yeah,
offensive line can't allow our team to run, they got to throw the ball. And if
exactly.
he don't have time for people to get where they need to be and get open, he can't. And
Yeah,
then you got to understand the top people he been throwing to this normally is injured.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't know how much of that is affecting their play where they not able to get to these balls like they normally. Patrick Mahomes had that ball out so quick,
yeah.
but now it's like he holding it and he like, where do I go? What do I do? You know, like, and I'm like,
I actually think I heard
Patrick,
somebody. I think I actually heard somebody mention that about. Was that about him saying he holding the ball too long?
he's
And
holding it too
that might have
long.
been Kurt Warner that said that.
He's
I
holding
think
it
that
too
was
long,
him.
and it's because it's because he. I, I don't know if there's a trust issue. There's something going on where he is not, and it's him. But you know what? He did just have a baby. He did just have a baby. Now he ain't have the baby wasn't born when none of that. He ain't had no baby these past couple years. Now I don't know if that was keeping him up at night. I don't know what is going on, but it is the baby
Yeah,
because Patrick used to have that ball out quick. Like everybody was where they were supposed to be, and it's like I don't know what's happened. I don't know if that loss and all the stuff people been saying after that loss is
yeah.
affecting him. Something is going on because some of them pads he been out there throwing. I'm like, who is this?
Yeah, Kansas City, man, they gotta step this stuff up, man. They gotta get back to where they were when Patrick Mahomes first came into the league, and get the offensive line together, get the run game back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like, I mean, the run game. There's a lot of people out there that you know should probably fit their system or whatever. But
yeah.
that run game has got to improve. The offensive line, but you know what? To be honest with you, I don't see too much wrong with the run game. If that offensive line can't get you no holes open, can't
No.
push nobody back, you know what I'm saying? So you can
But they
run
were, I
through.
don't know, they were better when they had Hilaire to help them
Yeah,
get Mahomes some time because they feel like, okay, they don't know if they're going to run it or throw it. But now that he's out,
yeah,
it's like Garrett Williams is not giving them what they need. They need somebody that can push through. They need like a Derrick Henry, a Leonard Fournette. They need a back like that. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? They got
yeah.
some power in behind them that can push through the line and stuff.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hilarious, a little
That,
dude. You know,
but
but
he's a little guy, but the boy is strong, man. He
yeah,
can
he's
push some
strong
people
though.
up off of him. He can
Darren
push some
Williams
people
ain't
up
got that
off of him.
power. He
No,
actually Hilarious out
no.
there dragging folks. So I he was getting that extra. So I don't know.
It just got to step up, man. Kansas City need to get
They
that.
got the this week is they now. Let me tell you something, and I want all y'all to listen to me very carefully. If Daniel Jones beat, and I think they play Kansas City this week, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
I
the
think
Thursday night game. Or is it Thursday or Monday?
is it
Thursday,
Thursday?
Thursday. I think it's Thursday.
Let's see, what day
I,
is it that they play?
I think it's a Thursday night game.
No, they play Monday night.
Monday night. Oh, okay.
It's Monday
I
night
know I'm
football.
seeing. I know I've seen them advertising it on the game last night. So that I just thought that they were Thursday night game, but it's all good.
So if Daniel Jones beat y'all, somebody ought to tell me something. Because Daniel Jones not a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
No, not by far. No, he's
Not
not.
even close. He's not a better
He's not even
quarterback than Joe
close.
Burrow. Like
He's
so,
not.
let's not. That does not need to happen. But guess what? It can.
It can. Yeah,
It can because their defense suck.
it
And
can.
Danny Dimes been out there running like he a running back sometimes. So even though he may trip up over himself before he make it to the end zone, yes, boy, I have not forgot that. Well, nobody near you, Daniel. Nobody was near you. You was at the 2 or 3 yard line. You get tripped up over your
And
own feet.
it's like he ran out of gas. I remember that
I'm like,
run
what
too.
is going on?
I said, oh, here you go. He's going down. He's going down. Boom. There you go. I'm like, man, you could have
But
stretched, man. You could have
at least
stretched.
you didn't fumble the ball like somebody else we know. Patrick Mahomes, where every time it seems like he run, he get the ball away.
I thought, I seen him get hurt, man. I'm like, dang, did he break his neck, his back, or something? I'm like,
Ooh, boy, that
let me,
looked bad.
man. I
They
say,
said he fine.
ooh, I
They
cringed,
say
man.
he
I felt
fine.
that
I
all
didn't
in.
know. I didn't know he missed the ball. Like, ooh, Patrick.
I felt that, man. I swear, I'm like, ooh, wee,
Ooh, Jesus.
man. I thought he broke something. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, Patrick Mahomes and is done for. I just seen his neck snap back. He
Yeah,
got
look
he got
bad.
bent. Scared me,
But we,
man. It did. It scared me. I'm like, oh man.
but we
But
gonna talk about. We gotta talk about your 49ers. Oh yes, we gotta
why,
talk about
why,
them
why,
because
why, why, why you
last
bring?
year y'all had an excuse. Y'all had injuries out the wazoo. That is well, you've had a couple this year, but it ain't nothing that should keep y'all from doing what y'all do. Let's go call a spade a spade. It was Robert Salia. It was Robert Salia. And just like when y'all took, yes, I said y'all took our offensive coordinator, Kyle Shanahan, we was sucking it for the past 17,
Look,
18, 2009, 4, 5 years.
first of all, let me say this:
Hmm.
Peeling ain't stealing if he's willing.
Oh, okay. Just like Robert
But
was willing to go over there to the Jets.
why is you bring him this pain back? You make I'm get
I'm,
my
I,
heart.
I, because we need to know because they was just not too long ago super in the Super Bowl.
I know. That's typical 49ers stuff, man. It's like you said about Saquon Barkley, right on schedule. Right on schedule. I'm like, man, we should have beat the Colts, man.
Sure should have.
I'm gonna throw in the fact that they were ranked. Also, we both played in the same
Yeah,
conditions, but
yeah.
Jimmy G
Carson Wentz.
threw them damn interceptions, man. Oh man, them heartbreakers right there by themselves.
First of all, it wouldn't be Jimmy G if he did. Now let's be
Yeah,
clear here. Now, Ben
yeah,
Roethlisberger then picked it up. He didn't stop throwing all them ints he used to throw because he used to be good for at least one a game.
yeah,
And somebody else who I feel like has really picked up on interceptions, that's that Jameis Winston. Jameis
yeah. No
Winston,
doubt.
I don't know what he was doing, but he has completely picked up his football eye and his game to well, you're not cringing when he throw the ball if you're a Saints fan. Like,
Hey, he got down to Sean Payton. Sean Payton was like, you're not coming here with that bull. You're not doing that. You're
and
not
let's be
having
clear
it.
now, Drew Brees wasn't all that when he got there.
No, but Drew
Yeah,
Brees
I
got
said
his shit
it, and
together.
I already know I'm gonna get plenty of hate for that. Yeah, I said it, but it's the truth.
But it is what it is. But Drew Brees got his stuff together, man,
Yeah,
and
he got
that's
stuff
why
together and became a
that's
Hall of Fame
that
quarterback.
yeah, that's where the longevity come in. Now
Now,
you
can
got to get
Sean
it
Payton
together.
turn Jameis Winston into one? I'm gonna
That's the
tell you
$1 million
something.
question.
I don't. Let me tell you something. I watched Jameis when he was at Florida State, so I was
Yeah,
excited for him coming to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I don't know what was going on at Tampa Bay, but I'm starting to see glimpses of the same quarterback that was at Florida State.
Yeah,
And I feel like if they could get somebody that can catch a football, because Michael Thomas, let me give y'all a little tea.
uh-oh.
I do not think Michael Thomas is playing for the Saints again.
She sips her tea.
That's my personal opinion. I do not feel like Michael Thomas will be suiting up for the New Orleans Saints.
What makes you say that? I mean, I know he's injured and everything like that, but
Okay, well
y-
let's
y-
let's let's take it back to the offseason.
okay.
Michael Thomas was injured most of last season. I think it was an ankle or something, right?
Yeah.
And he knew he needed surgery. But Michael Thomas waited right before preseason
Hmm.
to have surgery. Now, if you are interested in getting back and trying to get back on that field to do what you do,
You would have been had that surgery long before preseason
and you would have been ready to go win
when the season
by at
started.
least week 1,
Yeah.
way before now. Now, they're not really expecting him back till week 10.
Wow.
I
That's a
don't
lot
think
of
he's
missed
coming
football.
back. I don't think he's coming back. I don't.
I don't know.
Because he
But
came back last year and shouldn't have.
but because he was always Drew Brees' go-to guy. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I think they missing him down there. I know they missing him down there.
Yes, they
You
are.
know. So
But I'm gonna tell you, they miss. From what I've watched,
yeah.
it's not necessary. Even from the game last night, Traquan Smith got chewed out by Jameis Winston on the sideline.
Yeah, I
I
seen that. I'm like, what?
I could understand his passion because it's like, what are you doing? You know.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what he was doing.
I thought they was when they started throwing blows at each other. They were, I mean, they were arguing
Traquan
like
Traquan walked
big
off. He
time.
walked off. But
Yeah, I seen it. I
I'm
seen it.
like, y'all could have won the game if homeboy had a one. I think one time he dropped it. Then another time he wasn't even where he was supposed to be. He had to stop running. So I'm like, what you expect? Like, what you want him to say? He trying to win the game, and you causing them to lose when they could win the game. They got Russell A over there. That is the best time to take it. That Russell is not there. That was a win. That's supposed
Right.
to have been a win.
Yeah, no doubt. They was playing that rain too, man.
Yeah,
Let me
it's been
tell
a
you
lot of
something.
rain going on.
It is, man. But you got look too. That rain went from the 49ers game up to the Seattle game.
Yeah,
Nigga, Louise playing in the rain, you know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
now Seattle Monday night, Seattle playing in the game in the rain. So I think that's the same set of rain that that we was playing in, which caused that disaster for us.
Hmm.
It was a disaster, man. It was a big
I want,
disaster.
but this is something. Lamar Jackson has been carrying, carrying the
Yes,
Baltimore Ravens.
yes,
He
he
had
has a
no
good one.
help. He had no help this weekend. Yeah, no
I don't
help.
know what happened to the run game, man.
Who you listen? The fact that Jamar Chase was able to do what he did is showing you now we missing Marcus Peters. Okay.
Yep.
But Marlon Humphrey did get on there Twitter and say, he got to do better. That's his bad. They got 200 some yards off on him. So I mean 200 and what? 40, I think he said 46. You right, you need to do better.
That's no lie, man. No lie at all.
Cincinnati
They
had no business with y'all like that.
Lamar Jackson needs some pieces, man. Like my nephew said, he need a big body out there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And Hollywood, he can only do so much.
Yeah.
He
And
can only do
then
so much.
you had Mark Andrew dropping
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
passes.
seen that. I seen that. Yeah, yeah. You know, there's nothing more that pisses you off most than see an open receiver to drop
In his
a
numbers.
pass. Man, that bro, you be ready to break something after you seen something like that, especially when it could uh, um um when was the game winning play right there.
Yeah, you sitting up there watching them get in and out. Okay, right in your hand. And most of the time, guess what? There's nobody stopping you. Wow. Why are you trying to
What is she doing? She done walked away. It's all good, man. But I can't make up no excuses for the 49ers, and what they did. And we just got to get better, man. We need our people back, the people that we do got injured. You know what I'm saying? We need all our starters back. And one thing that's one thing that's really hurting us is the run game. We have a decent run game, but it ain't like our A1 run game like we used to have when Raheem Mostert was running the ball and
Yeah,
and
he
and
injured, ain't
Hasty and all them. Yeah, he's injured. Yep. I our run game is not where it used to be.
he? Oh yeah, because he was a beast in the right game. But Eli, I think this is the dude's name,
Elijah
Eli
Mitchell.
Mitchell. He
Elijah
did pretty
Mitchell.
good.
Yeah, that's why I say we got a decent run game. It just ain't where it was at a couple years ago. You know,
Yeah.
it's not. And
Defense ain't where it was either, because I don't know what they
nah,
do.
I don't know what they doing either, man. And
Because everybody is back.
yeah, it's just heartbreaking to see a team just do bad, man. I know you're gonna get some losses. It's expected. You know what I'm saying? But God dang it, it's gut wrenching, man. It is.
Listen, I thought Atlanta was gonna lose this weekend. Cause boy, it was
That
iffy.
hey, that was a real close game right there.
If we didn't have no kicker, oh boy, we'd be
Man,
messed up.
y'all have been messed up. I'm like, ooh we. I'm like, I'm waiting on the video from Buster.
Listen,
I know it would have been on there, boy.
He be
Get what it is.
cutting up. He be cutting
Man.
up.
Yes, he do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
um, we finna get into Tom Brady. Tom Brady was on Eli and Peyton Manning show that they do on ESPN2.
I be missing that, man.
ESPN1 plays Monday Night Football without them.
Right.
But on ESPN2, they're back practically watching the game live and giving commentary.
Yeah.
So they have different people on their show. So the first person they had on was Marshawn Lynch.
Hmm.
And, of course, Marshawn was being Marshawn. He dropped his F-bomb and all that, that's what he did.
He's a character, boy.
But let's get into what Tom Brady said.
Uh-oh.
Because Tom Brady said some stuff that I think he is going to regret saying last night. So we about to get into what he said.
Yeah, let's
All
see
right,
this.
here we go.
Have you ever been in some of those defensive meeting rooms? I mean, you wonder why they play defense, and after about 2 minutes, you go, "Yep, they can never be an offensive player." So, defense is kind of like
Sure.
a dog chasing a car. Just get the guy with the ball. So, obviously we had a lot of great defensive players.
Tom. Now, Tom, you know you done effed up right. You effed up in a major way. Tom, you are a quarterback that has to look directly in the eye of defensive players every
Yep.
week.
Every week.
And
Yep.
you just told these people that they are like dogs chasing cars. Tom, let me tell you something. I pray for you this next game
One of the
because
teams.
they could be getting to you for the rest of the season.
They were going to say one of them teams out there is going to dog walk him.
You is finna get hit so hard, Tom,
You might be on
that
the
you gonna wish you
sideline with
were a
Gronk.
car. You gonna wish you were the car that they were chasing.
You gonna be on the sideline with Gronk.
Yep, you gonna be over there on the sideline trying to figure out what had happened to you. You gonna be getting up like Patrick Mahomes was that time and somebody had to help him off the field.
Tom, this Tom Brady league, man. Well, Tom Brady says Tom, it happens,
But I'm gonna tell you
But
something. Though. Tom has really became a lot like a different person since he left the Patriots. He was over there playing a Chief Keef song on his IG when he was talking about they win the other day. Like, you know who
Chief
Chief
Keef?
Keef? You know who Sosa
What?
is? Like, what in the world is going
Are you
on?
serious?
Who is this Tom Brady?
Oh my God!
Like
Hey,
Tom has really came. It's like he done came out of a shell from being at the Patriots because he's now, I guess, feel like he's more able to be himself. Be more personable,
yeah,
be more sociable, show more people of who he actually is outside of being a football player and show more of his personality. That's what I think with Tom.
yeah.
And then gonna try to clean it up, Tom. So there's some good defensive players out there. Tom. You know you had to step your foot in it
I
when you
know,
said
right?
it.
Mm-mm. That you know what, man? Like you said, them teams gonna be on him, man. I know it's coming. It may not. It may not be week 8. Maybe week 18. Who knows? Somebody coming for Tom,
Tell me coming for you.
and it's gonna get and Lee.
And it's gonna hurt real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to prepare yourself. Tom, from week 8 on out to the end of the season, put on extra pad. Okay, make sure you real good. Because you just told these folks they like dogs chasing cars. Oh boy, they finna get you.
It's
And it's
coming.
gonna be bad.
It's coming. And
Now, if Peyton or Eli had said that, okay,
yeah,
they ain't got to go out there on that field and look these dudes in their eye. You do.
that's true.
That's why Peyton said, "Oh boy, Peyton is real messy." Like, Peyton was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you said that, so you understand it," and basically, like Peyton was like, "Man, I ain't got to play," you know.
Yeah, yeah. No
But
doubt.
Tom, I feel like a lot of stuff Tom be saying, to get people riled up. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I do. I felt like he was comfortable with them, so he forgot that he was on live TV and being recorded, and was sitting there, just like talking to my friends. And like, man, these out of the defensive meeting. It's like, they really don't. It ain't a whole lot to
Right,
it
right.
versus being on offense when you got to know this is, But I'm
Hmm.
like, Tom, when you got picked off, it was because they read you.
Of course. Of course.
So,
They looking at them eyes. That's the eye contact. They
and
know.
that's why a lot of quarterbacks try to do that opposite look stuff where they'll be looking
Yeah.
one way knowing they finna
Man,
go the opposite way.
right, right.
So, okay, Tom.
I'm just waiting.
I will see if you're gonna have any injuries from now until the end of the season from saying that.
I'm just waiting on that day to come. It's
Cause you
coming.
gonna get that back.
He
Oh,
gonna
you gonna
be.
get that back.
He gonna get. He gonna get. He gonna have that one game where he gets sacked about 4 or 5 times. You watch. You watch. Somebody's gonna is in their feelings about what he said.
Devontae
Okay.
Adams out. They
Yeah, I've
said
seen
Devontae
it.
Adams got the thing.
I seen it. I'm like, oh, and I think my nephew Royce got him too.
He sure do it. He playing
Ooh
this week.
wee. Ooh wee.
I know he over there hurting.
Man, he
They
played.
said Devontae Adams is out. Now I don't know if he has the shot or not. So if he doesn't have it, then he's out longer. But if he does, within 2 negative tests, he can come right on back. So I don't know what's gonna go on with that.
Then that man with him being
And
out,
he just played this last week, so I'm like, ooh, ain't
now
that a risk to
now
the other team too?
now what? How is the question is how is Green Bay going to perform without Devontae Adams? That took away Devontae Adams being out takes away from they passing game.
Oh yeah,
That
because
locked
that's his go-to.
yes, that knocked their passing game down dramatically. Did I say that
Mm-hmm.
right? Drastically. And
Yeah.
now they got to be they I think they're gonna be dependent on a lot of the run game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With
So
Devontae
that
Adams
means
being
Aaron
out.
Jones about to be getting paid.
Man, he's about man. They been
And
using
see,
him
I
like a
hate that.
workhorse.
I need Devontae Adams to come back with some negative tests because I got to deal
Cause
with Aaron Jones this week in fantasy, and I do not need that headache. Okay, I need y'all to keep him,
wait, wait,
no
wait,
better.
wait,
But
wait,
I
wait,
got Nick
wait.
Chubb's back this week, so it's still on. I just thought about it. I got Nick Chubb's back this week, so we going head for head.
So
Head
so
for
so
head.
So y'all don't know, but her and her husband is on in the fantasy team together, not team together, but fantasy league, and they play each other this week.
Yeah, and
So
it's going down. He is
she said,
not beating me.
"I want to be the fly on that wall."
Absolutely not.
Any
Because
room
it's
in
gonna
the
be some
house.
fighting him. Because I know he's gonna
I,
start, especially with Patrick Mahomes playing. And don't let Patrick Mahomes come out there and play right. Oh my God, he gonna be right here just showing out, but it's not gonna go down like that. Matter of fact, I need to text Devontae Adams. Hey, you got a negative test yet? Like, I
so
don't have
so
time for this.
so he has Green Bay's running. What's his name?
Aaron
Yeah,
Jones.
Aaron Jones. He has Aaron Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
wow. My dog on
But I ain't
Kareem
too much
Hunt
worried
hurt,
though, because
man.
he got some people that's in that he shouldn't have in. And I'm not gonna say too much about that in case he watch this video. So he won't know, what he need to switch up and do. Can't have that on my conscience. I said I tell him Sunday.
You
I
don't
tell
think he ain't? You don't think he gonna? You don't think he gonna look at his phone and see?
you, well, he put him in like that, so he know what he doing. That's all I'm gonna say. He know what he doing, and what he doing is good for me. So,
I need I need me a drink, sitting on y'all couch for Sunday, and just watch the fireworks come. That'll be a sight to see, boy. I ain't got to see it. I just want to hear it.
oh my goodness. World Series
See?
starts tonight. Go
Yes, yes,
Braves.
yes, yes. Go Braves. I got the Braves. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So,
ma'am.
I'm not that in tune in baseball. Baseball is not really one of my sports because it lasts too long. But you let me know, you know, how did the Braves get here? They are doing, I think I seen on Twitter, they're changing out lineups and stuff. So give me your thoughts on that.
Look, you
Because you
know
know
what?
they said the Astros cheaters, so I don't know.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm glad to see the Braves in there. I'm glad they beat the freaking Dodgers, man. Real
Yeah.
talk. I'm so glad they beat the Dodgers. I get tired of seeing them efforts in the damn playoffs and all this every year.
Yeah.
But the
They
Braves,
definitely
I,
been now.
I'm glad. I'm glad the Braves. I can't tell you exactly what changes they made, but they made a few lineup changes, man, that helped them get to where they are today. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So when I seen that, when I seen that, and they go in here and beat the Dodgers, I was so glad of that. So by that's the reason I am going for the Braves, because they beat them freaking Dodgers. So Braves all the way, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Braves all the way. I can't stand them damn Dodgers. I cannot
So
stand
I'll
them.
be watching tonight because the only time I watch baseball, and I'm not ashamed during the World Series. That's the only time. So I'll be
Man,
there at 7 p.m. Central Standard
I
Time,
will
checking it
be
out, seeing what's up.
I will be there
So
rooting for the Braves. The Braves is going to take this if they don't Houston don't cheat. Mhm.
now over the
That's real
weekend,
tough.
we had some stuff that I had to immediately come online for and let y'all know about
Get the
AD
tea
and Dwight Howard. I have arguing and fighting on the sideline for everybody to see because
showing
the
out.
Suns was over there beating them down.
They were showing out, man. They showing
And
out.
but we got to talk about Russell Westbrook and these 9 turnovers he had in a game.
9.
9.
He turned the ball over 9 times. He turned the ball hog. Is that what you saying?
I don't know what he's doing, but what he's not doing is helping them win. I can tell you that. That is definitely not. That's supposed to be the goal, but with turning the ball over like that, it's not gonna happen.
Shit, that all star team they got, they should never lose a dang on game, man.
That's
They
what
got it.
I'm saying. But they finally won one against the Grizzlies, barely. They got one. Golden State is still undefeated. Okay,
Oh
3-0.
yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what somebody tell me what's going on with Magic, you know, came out and spoke on and said he ain't never seen that like that in his 40 some years of dealing with the organization.
So
He don't
so
know
did
what's
it,
going on.
so did they actually throw blows or
Oh well,
push?
we'll
Like
see
what?
well let me show you what happened. Let's get into it over here because I was like, what is going on? What are y'all doing?
Try to catch the Knicks games, man. But in my area, I just can't get them. So I'm gonna go on my app and watch them like that. I have to do it like that. I like the Knicks, and I would love to catch some of their games. Like I said, I'm trying to slowly work myself into to the point to where I want to be a constant basketball watcher, because like me, like when football is over with, I'm
Yeah.
on baseball. I'm on baseball, and I want to get off into basketball so I can have more to watch until football season, start. And I also have hockey, so basketball will help. Let's see this clip and see what's going on.
Let's see what they got. We're just doing commentary, giving our take on it. So you guys enjoy this, and I'll be right back.
Began, Doris.
Yeah. Anthony goes over to Dwight. When Dwight stands up, Anthony puts his hands on him, and that seems to agitate Dwight Howard. And this interaction continued throughout the course of that timeout. They were talking calmly right there at the end. Interaction agitate the Dwight. When Dwight...
And I'll be right back.
Began, Doris.
Yeah. Anthony goes over to Dwight. When Dwight stands up, Anthony puts his hands on him, and that seems to agitate Dwight Howard. And this interaction continued throughout the course of that timeout. They were talking calmly right there.
Now,
what? It like he grabbed him by his jersey.
He did. He grabbed him.
He want to collar him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm like, what is going on? What is going over here with these Lakers?
Teammates are not supposed to fight like that. That throws off the momentum of the game, man.
Yeah, like what are y'all doing?
I don't know, man. I just see, that's something they should say, that's just not with that situation. Any sports situation, say that shit for locker room off the camera. Oops, my bad.
Yeah.
Say that for the locker room off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Address the issue like that, but don't let other teams see you fighting like that.
Y'all just falling apart.
Right, just falling apart. That's all it is. That's all it is. And then some simple-minded people may look at it, that's a ball thing that to where I want to play more minutes than you, or something like that. Some people just think like that. But yeah, say that stuff for the locker room, man. Do it in the locker room. That way you can handle it at court better than ever. Not on the court, man. That stuff don't need to be seen. That's real talk.
I completely agree.
It don't at all. But Golden State doing it.
Golden State doing all our topics. Yes, Golden State is. And I am hungry. So you got anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good, man. I appreciate you and doing this with me and everything. And I love it. I love doing this. Oh yeah. And to the people out there, y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel for the latest updates in sports and happenings here and there, everywhere, whatever.
Yep.
Do that. It helps out the channel a lot, whether you know it or not.
And it's free.
It's free
to do.
It take you 2 seconds to click a like button, hit the thumbs up, do all of that.
And we will appreciate that. So I guess we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.